right, folks.
What?
Welcome to the Roots Reggae Reasoning Sessions. And you just heard our theme song with hosts Jenje, Mashariki, and Rashaki. I'm Rashaki Maskani, and greetings, everybody. I'm glad you could make it tonight. And we're about to get started. I'm about to pass it to one of our hosts, Miss Jenje. Miss Jenje, godmother of Roots Reggae.
Greetings, my Adrian. I am so pleased to be able to reason with my favorite subject, reggae music. It saved my life, and I'm just hoping that you feel the same, right? So, my sister, Mashariki, is going to introduce our guest this evening.
Greetings, everyone. I'm so happy to be able to bring us to the front to share his musical endeavors, Mr. Leon Mobley, the famous drummer extraordinaire. And we're so happy to have him. He has such a long time of playing wonderful music up to today, and we're looking forward to hearing all about it. As an inspiration, I want to personally say that he is one of my favorite drummers and people to work with. His energy is so electrifying and so beautiful that it's a pleasure to even have a conversation with him, but especially get a chance to do anything musically. So I am now happy to bring forward Mr. Leon Mobley.
My sisters, my brother. What a great honor it is to be here, and I'm loving every second of it so far. Thank you.
For those of our guests that don't know who you are, would you mind telling us a little bit about what you do?
I am a musician. I play percussion. I have been playing percussion since I was 6 years old, 7 years old. Performed, traveled all over the world with many different people. Done a lot of things on television, acting, different movies, Oscar-winning films, Broadway, television. I was on a weekly television series. I was 9 and 10 years old. Done many things in the world. So I'm very honored to be able to touch people by a gift that was given to me from the Most High.
And thank you so much for sharing that with us. Now, the name of our podcast is Roots Reggae Reasoning Sessions.
Yes.
And I know that as an extraordinaire drummer, you've played all kinds of music. We really want you to share with us not only your beginning, but your involvement in reggae music.
My beginning, I started with Babatunde Olatunji, master drummer from Nigeria, who brought African drums to the United States. And from there, I performed with Duke Ellington, many jazz artists, Dizzy Gillespie, and moved in around and did reggae with, I toured with Marleys, Ziggy, I did Damien, Ziggy, Julian, Steven, I recorded on his last album.
Just say everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everyone from Michael Jackson to Mick Jagger and all in
right.
between. Yes.
Wow. And let me back it up a little bit. You mentioned playing with Duke Ellington. At what age were you working with Duke Ellington?
I was 6 and 7 years old, 8 years old. I would I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. I studied at the Alma Lewis School of Fine Arts, where we were exposed to many people of the world, in the arts world and political world, cultural world. So I learned about Marcus Garvey. When I was 6 and 7 years old, I knew about my uncle toured the world with Liza Minnelli and did many different things with Pearl Bailey and
Now you say your uncle. What's your uncle's name? And
my uncle's name is Leon Johnson. I'm named after him. He changed his name to Olan Godair, and he danced with many people in New York and Los Angeles. Did Ed Sullivan's show. Did many different things.
As a dancer,
Yes.
African dance, what kind of dance?
Yes, African dance, jazz dance, ballet dance. He studied at the Amalu School of Fine Arts as well. Under Tally Beatty, um, many different artists that came through there. Max Roaches, who I studied drums with there. Babatunde Olotunji, I studied congas with there. You know, did African dance with George Howard, and you know, it's
Now, were
just
you able to even sleep? I mean, to be able to work with people like on that area, we talking treasures, historical treasures of our ancestors who are now ancestors now that were very pivotal in the creation of jazz and other music. How did you even sleep through that? You know, it would seem like I would be like, can't sleep. I can't. I want some more.
that was the deal for me. I always wanted more. When I was working with Duke Ellington, I would travel between Boston and New York, and I would study with Olatunji, who was based in New York. So I would be doing things back and forth
Were
on
you
both
traveling
schemes.
alone?
My mother used to take me a lot, and sometimes I would travel alone. Yes, I did on the
Wow.
Greyhound bus for 4 hours. You know,
It
I
was a lot.
traveled to, yes, I was like 9 and 10 years old then. I was doing, I did a Broadway show, Raisin, which was the
Mm-hmm.
musical version of
Uh-huh.
Raisin in the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And I understudied Ralph Carter, who later went on to do um,
Good.
Michael on Good Times,
Yeah, good time.
which was a role that was written for me by Norman Lear. But my mama, she was like, "No, you're not going to California by yourself."
Okay.
So
Okay.
I was young, 11, 12 years old. So they were like, "No."
Your mother was very wise.
Yeah, she used to carry my drums around for me, pick me up and take me to places, and I always was there for my brother and I. I grew up with my brother Amen Mobley. He plays drums as
Mhm.
well. Um, we all grew up at the Alma School of Fine Arts and studied African drums and dance and acting and drama and lighting and costuming and all the things of theater arts we learned there at the Alma School of Fine Arts.
That must have been just incredible.
It was very
It was
incredible.
yes, yes, yes. So meeting someone like Duke Ellington, I mean, did you have conversations with the people, or they just played the music and you fit in, or?
Well, what happened with Duke, we were performing we had a theater in the park in Boston, in Franklin Park. It's called, we had a theater, the Amalu School had a theater that we would perform there. And we were performing there, and Duke Ellington was there. He heard me playing because he was performing there. We were opening for him, and he asked me to play with him. I didn't know who he was at the time.
And you
You know,
were
I
how
was
old?
I was 6, 7 years old.
Okay.
So I was like, I asked my mom. I was like, "Ma, this well-dressed man asked me to play with him." She was like, "Is it Duke Ellington?" I said, "Yeah, his name was Duke Ellington." He said, "If he asks you to play, you're going to play with him." So I was like, "Okay, I'll play with him," because I enjoyed playing. So I ended up playing with him, and every time I went to New York, I played with him and played with his son, Mercer,
Yes,
after
sir.
he passed.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was great.
Wow.
Yep.
And working with someone like Max Roach, even who is now an ancestor but an incredible drummer.
Yes, he was. He came to the Honolulu school and started doing some work. It was an after school program. So we would go to this after school program, and this is where we would study dance with Billy Wilson, and I mean Tally Beatty would come through. So we had many people that would come through the Alma Lewis School of Fine Arts in Boston, Massachusetts, which is an institution for cultural events. So we would have the King family come. I met all the King children. We all always used to play together. Coretta Scott King, I played for her. We had many, many people that would come in and give us so much that we can now be able to do what we're able to do now in the world and touch the world as we're able to touch the world.
Wow. Incredible. So at a young age, you made the decision that this is for you. It
Well,
chose you.
if you ask my mother, she'll tell you that I started in the womb.
Okay.
She and my father would go to the jazz club and listen to music, and when I come home, I'd be up all night just
Be-
playing in her stomach all night long. So she had to shine the flashlight. Look at him, he's still going. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm gonna
So,
interject right now because Sister Jenje has a son who's a drummer, and she definitely played drum herself. Where he was just that was just gonna be it. He was gonna, and he did come out playing drums.
yes, indeed.
And his name is Jossie. So one day soon, I hope we get a chance to let him tell his stories or let the sons tell their story. But yeah, incredible, incredible. Now I see you're holding a drum. Is that by a specific company or is that a special drum that was made for you?
Yeah, that's my signature series drum. It's the number one selling drum in the world. It's made by Remo Drum Company, and I designed it, and I've had many different uh, designs, and a lot of them come from the African culture. So you have to keep an eye out for new ones that will be coming, the old ones that came out. This one here is has the symbolic uh, system from the Adinkra um, group of people
Nigerian,
from, no, they're from Ghana.
Ghana.
Yes, and you'll see that a lot of the symbols that are used because we were brought to this country for our iron work. So we built the country, and a lot of things that you see in the country still have a lot of these designs that come from the Ndinkra symbolism language of Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Most stairs have the Sankofa symbol, which is the heart that you see sometimes that has things like that. Then you have many different symbols that are still utilized today in the languages that are in artwork all over the world. You know how everything we do, we touch.
It's gold. So when you say your drum is special with Remo, and that you have more than one and you come out with a different one each year, these are sold internationally. I
Yes, they're sold all over the world. It's a pleasure and an honest gift from the Most High that I make money while I'm sleeping.
Mhm.
Different parts of the world, they sell. So
What is
it
that
being,
called when you are able to represent a company such as Remo?
I am an endorsee. I am the endorsee for Remo Drums. They had many signature series artists that they have dropped over the past, and I'm the only one that's still there. And that drum, like I said, is the number one selling drum in the world. A lot of musicians, drummers, percussionists all over the world use this drum because it is made to play in any kind of weather. You can play it underwater. You can play it in snow. I used to take the drum to the East Coast and leave it outside overnight and play it the next day, and the tone will still be the same. The skin is made out of mylar, which is a film by Kodak. So
Mm-hmm.
I worked with Kodak to make different densities of the film to get the proper tone of the drum. The drum is also made out of acousticon, which is it's kind of like sawdust with rosin.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives the drum the density of 6-ply wood. It's 8-ply wood. It's very, 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 very dense, so it doesn't break. You can take that drum and throw it all over the place, and it won't break. Whereas other drums, you do that, they will crack and they will break. This drum has a skin that you can play underwater, play in any kind of weather, and this drum is made for density and durability.
Well, usually drums are made out of animal skins, right?
Yes.
So
So
they don't.
we're not killing any more animals, not chopping down any more trees.
Very good. Well, is this something you had to work along with them? So it's a part of your invention?
Yes, it is something that I designed with Remo. I worked with all the products to make the drum, and we decide how to make it, the sizing of it, the height, the density of it, the smoothness, the everything, the intensity of the skin, because the skins come pre-tuned already, so you can the drum is already tuned when it comes, but you can tune it, which you should do to your drums anyway. Always tune your drums to different keys whenever you're playing. Like when I play my congas, I play 3 congas, and I tune them to C, D, and G, and I'm able to play in every song. I don't have to tune them anymore once they're tuned to those notes.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever key you're playing in, my drums will be in key with you there. So tuning is a very, very important part of the process of making a drum.
Mm.
So I had to work with that and do a lot of things with Remo to make it happen, yes.
And your drum, what type of drum is it that you
It,
specialize
it,
in?
it is a djembe. Yes, it is a replica of a djembe. The traditional djembes are made out of wood, one piece of wood, and they usually have goat skin pulled over it. We used to peg them with pegs and wood, make holes in the drum. Then we did a wiring system where we used to sew the wire down to another ring on the bottom, bring it up to another ring. Then we did a pegging system where we start putting pegs in the wires. Now it's all roping, and it's different techniques. So the drum has grown along with the technique changing. So it gives me a great honor to be able to do that.
Now, I'm sure you have your drum with you right now, right? So before we go any further, would you mind? No, that's a no-no.
No. My drum is it's it's out there.
Okay, okay,
It's in the other room. It's in the
okay,
studio way over there.
okay. I got you. I should have
I'm
said that sooner. I mean, before we did the show,
I,
before we
I'm I'm
started.
I'm in my bedroom, but you can't see that.
I know. Well, that doesn't. I mean, that's like we had Einstein, and I said, "Oh, I know you have your pan with you." He's like, "Yeah, it was right next to his
Well, I mean, I do have drums right here too.
Yes,
I got congas, I got
I know you
tambourines,
do.
I got
But
bongos,
you
I
don't
got
have a djembe with you.
yeah. I
You
don't
don't
have
have
the
a djembe.
djembe in here. I got a
Shame on
box.
you.
I got a box full of percussion.
Yeah, but no
I got
djembe.
instruments. They're all over my life. But the
Um,
djembe is in the other room in the studio.
Let me say, Rashaki, you think we could play something which features Leon playing? Is he with me? Oh yeah.
hmm He's there.
We can, but
Okay.
you didn't give me my cue earlier, so I would let's
Oh,
give it a minute,
okay,
then you
okay. I'm
can
sorry.
continue talking.
All right. All right. All right.
What's that, Jenje?
May I ask a question?
Please.
What was the name of the show that you were involved in as a child?
Oh, I was on a weekly television series on PBS. We won. What do you win? Grammys? No, we
Emmy.
won
Emmy.
Emmys. Yeah, we won Emmys, and it was called Zoom.
Oh yes, I
Yes,
love Zoom. I love the
yes,
theme song.
yeah. Come on in, Zoom, 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 Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
Leon.
yes, yes. I remember that. I'm a boob tuber, so I know everything about TV. Yes, I
Okay.
love that. I love that shoot. So the song was like, hey, you ran to the TV because it was on, you know.
Every night, weekly. I was like, wow, very, very fortunate. I appeared in Ebony magazine and Jet magazines and many different articles. You know, we were on the Mike Douglas show. You know, many different television shows. You know, we do Comic Con now, and people come up from all these television shows, these movies, you know, talking about, oh, I wanted to be you, I wanted to be you. Forrest Whitaker, I did music for his film Strapped, and when I met him, he bent down and kissed my foot. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
He's like, he said to me, Leon Mobley, you are the reason why I am an actor. I wanted to be you growing up. I'm like, Forrest Whitaker?
Oh my goodness.
Really? So, I mean, I've had many people come to me, oh, many actors, many people from the film industry come to me and study drums with me because they grew up with me on television. So, yeah, I got a list.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much. That because I was very curious. So thank you for feeling that curiosity.
Yes, pleasure.
Did you have an opportunity to travel with the State Department?
Oh, yes, I am an ambassador for drums for the United States of America. I I travel. They send me to different parts of the world where we do culture exchanges. I do lecture demonstrations, recordings, performances. I've been one of the weirdest places they sent me was to Africa. I was like,
Weird. That's beautiful.
I mean, it was so weird for me. I'm from America, born in America, and
And
I'm
you
going
teaching
to
them drum.
going to Africa to teach them drums. I was like, they
So
they
funny.
they knew all about me. They knew all about the Remo drum. They knew all about all my performances. I was totally shocked.
Wow.
You know, I mean, I had been there before. I went to South Africa for Nelson Mandela's release.
Mhm.
I toured South Africa with Mary McCabe, Hugh Masekela, Letta Mbulu, and Kaifa Semenya, who was who I met working with Quincy Jones. He's Quincy Jones' right hand man. I did a recording with Michael Jackson. He took me and I did all those things with him. So I was able to go to South Africa back in 94, 84, something like that, you know, when apartheid was really at its highest region then and getting ready to end and doing all kind of different things at that time period. Being followed by the police, being thrown out of places because I was black. They had uh, you couldn't be in the street at nighttime. You know, you had to be. It was just really bad. You know what I mean? But I was able to meet and experience a lot with the people of the culture of the of that town, Soweto, Johannesburg. Uh, it was really great. I had Cape Town. I did everything was great. You know, it was the returning exiles. It was their first Mary McCabe, Hugh Masekela, and Letta Mbulu and Kaifa Semenya's first time returning to South Africa in 26 years. And I was the only American that went with them. They worked with everyone. I mean, I met Letta Mbulu when I did a performance with Harry Belafonte. Uh, his percussionist, Neil Clark, was somebody who I played with, and he took me to the performance, and I performed with Harry Belafonte. I was 12 years old, 13 years old. And I would, every time I'd go with him, I performed with Harry. And Letta was singing with Harry.
Mhm.
So when I moved here to Los Angeles, Letta Mbulu woman who was doing her hair, Sister Anindo, was a dancer in my African dance company.
Mm.
We were performing at the Los Angeles Zoo, doing 5 performances a day, every day of the week. And we did that for maybe 5, 6 years. And it ended up going for 10 years. I gave it to another group afterwards. We got so busy, I started touring and doing many different things. But that's where I met, that's how I got on Northern Exposure, which was a television show that we went to Alaska to film.
Mm-hmm.
I got on to Different Worlds. Jasmine Guy, she and I, we did a show together in Boston called Dancing in the Streets.
Mm-hmm.
So when she saw me here in Los Angeles, we started working together here in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked with Different Worlds and Cosby's and all those different things like that. You know, I was doing a lot of things in that field, you know. So my experience through the Amarillo School of Fine Arts and growing up and dealing with all these things, because the show that I was doing in Boston was under the musical director of John Ross, who was the musical director of the Amarillo School of Fine Arts. And that was the show I was in with Jasmine Guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, all these things have come from my childhood that I've always wanted to do. When I was 6 and 7, 8 years old, I would always be in front of the mirror doing, you know, Teddy Pendergrass and OJ's, and Jackson 5. When Bob Marley came out, my uncle, he had locks in his hair then. He had 7 earrings, 7 gold earrings. He traveled to Africa. He brought Bob Marley's album to us, and we listened to Bob Marley day and night. So much that when Bob Marley came to town, my mother was there at the club, and I'd sneak into the club. We ended up playing with Bob Marley. I ended up, you know, working with Damian Marley, Ziggy. I mean, the Marleys, they're like family to us. You know, I mean, my whole vibe has always been a reggae, cultural African vibe. You know, with the African drums for Babatunde Olatunji, you know, and Max Roach. I mean, even when I met Miles Davis, he told me that his musical idealism changed when he heard the National Ballet of Senegal. And I mean, I worked with the National Ballet of Senegal. I went to Senegal, you know, with John Ross, and we did the Women of Diaspora tour, and we toured and played at the National Theater in Senegal. So a lot of the Senegalese knew of me. I was only 14, 15 years old then, but I was playing djembe then and congas, and they knew of me then in Senegal, where they played djembes. I studied with Ibrahim Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Senegalese drummer from the National Ballet of Senegal who defected from the company and ended up living in Boston. So I was able to study traditional West African drum rhythms from Senegal with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to speak the language, because that's what the drums do. Drums are a speaking tool. They've always been a tool that we have taken our language and played through the drums, because the drums sound goes very far. So you can hear the language of the people playing through the drums far distances. So when a child is born, a rhythm is played that says a child is born. When it's time for dinner, when it's time for whatever it is, circumstances, they had ceremonies of life where, you know, you reached an age, you had to go through certain things. So there are rhythms in life that always went along with these certain situations. So I was able to learn the language of the drum, which is the language of the people. So when I went to Senegal and South Africa, I was speaking the language of the people, not even knowing it. I was just coming from my heart.
Mm-hmm. It was natural.
Yes.
The history of the drum in this country has been somewhat uh, prohibited
Yes, it was.
as for playing drum.
Well, I remember when I first came to Los Angeles in 94, 90, 92 or something like that.
Mhm.
I was at this park, Centinela Park, and they had a sign in the park that had the city coordinates on it for
Well,
no
that's
drum,
Santa
no,
Monica. It's
yeah,
still
no
up. It's
drum playing.
still
I
there.
I
Yes.
was like, this is
Did they
unbelievable. I was like, oh, we're gonna play in the park.
did they tell you why? Did you ever find out why they put it up there? No drumming.
No, they came one time, and I was teaching a class, and they came one time, and they shut down the class. They told us that we couldn't play in the park. Sign there says no playing, no drum playing in the park. So we said okay, but we still kept coming out there. So then they came again, and they let us stay this time. But this time they told us the reason why the sign is there because the people in the neighborhood do not want to be disturbed by sound being banged out of the
Oh,
park.
so this is a park. This wasn't at the beach.
No, this is at the park. This is the
Okay.
park.
Because they have it at the beach too in Santa Monica. It says no
Mm.
drumming because the drum is it touches spirit. Some
I,
people they can't handle it. They get too loose.
I did a drum circle at the beach this year.
Does everyone on they kept their clothes on and 'cause that's why they didn't want the drumming because people would just be so moved by the rhythm that they would want to be freer.
That has happened to us in clubs.
Hmm.
I mean, we used to play at the Mint,
Oh,
uh, and people would dance on top of the tables, take off their clothes. It was just like, wow, Leon, you're just too much for us. We don't know if we can have you.
well, I think we have Rashaki is ready to play something for us. So you can go ahead now, Mr. Rashaki. All right.
Wow.
That's great. That's an original.
Yes, that is a song off of my new CD
All right.
that I'm releasing, that I just released. And that song was featuring a gentleman who I work with, Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals. Is a band who I tour the world with, and we record with many different artists. We have a new album that we're going to record now, a new reggae album that we have coming out.
Boom, boom.
So that song is featuring Ben Harper and many of the album is entitled Leon Mobley and Friends. So I have a lot of people playing on there from Marleys to I got people from Fishbone. I got Magic, the reggae band Magic. I got a lot of different people on this album here. So a lot of my friends on this album.
And so the new album coming out is Leon and Friends.
Yes, Leon Mobley and Friends. And it's only being sold on my website.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I have this T-shirt on here. This is
Oh,
my QR code for my new CD.
all
So let
right.
me see if I can get you all to see that without.
Yeah, there we go.
So if anybody wants to take a picture of that, they can order the CD on my website there,
And your website is entitled.
leonmobley.com.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Leon Mobley at everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to make it easy for people to find me. So MySpace, your space,
Uh-huh.
Instagram, her gram, my gram. You know, I'm Leon Mobley.
Yeah, in it.
Yes, I.
Yeah, in it. Nice.
So, hmm, um, do we have anything else lined up? Thank you, Rashaki.
Oh, coming up, I'm off to I'm off to Paris next week.
Really?
Yes, I have a performance in Paris with Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals. We have a concert that we're doing there. So I'll be in Paris for about a week. Yeah, these are some of the new songs that are on the album, featuring different people. I have Sister Natanju Baladi from Sweet Honey in the Rock. I have Lion Fire on the one. I have different people, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
have guitar player, reggae guitar player, Keith Antar. What's Keith's last name? Sheesh, Leon. I can't believe I can't remember his last name.
Who does he play with?
He plays with his own band in Hawaii
Oh.
called the Guidance Band. They call it Guidance Band.
Mm.
Yes. Man, Leon.
That's okay.
That's
So
not
on your,
okay.
it'll come to you. It'll come to you. That's why I
Yeah.
said that.
Okay.
On your new CD or album or music, I don't know how it's coming now, but
Keith
is
Batlin.
Einstein
Batlin.
playing with you on
Yes.
that still band?
Einstein is on there too. His name is Keith Batlin. Okay.
Okay. See,
Yeah,
I
Keith
told you you would
Batlin.
get it.
Yes, Einstein and I, we go way back. We used to play.
Wow.
Really?
I played with Einstein. Sheesh, 20, 30 years ago.
No kidding. Was
So yeah.
well, that was not with Sapadilla, before Sapadilla, I would
Oh, this
think.
was before Sapadilla. Yeah, I played with Sapadilla too, though.
Mhm. It's funny. It's funny. You worked with Quincy Jones for a while, and that must have introduced you to a different type of level of musicianship and music itself. What was
Yes.
that experience like?
Well, that was wonderful. I was able to. I was the lead drummer for the Nelson Mandela tour that came to the United States. When
Hmm.
he toured the United
Wow.
States,
Wow.
I put together the performance here at the stadium Coliseum with Quincy Jones that evening. I also performed with Stevie Wonder and man, what's that brother and sister's name? The
Yeah,
Winans.
all the Winans, BB and CC
Yeah,
Winans.
BB and CC Winans. I worked with a lot of people.
Everybody.
Hmm.
With Quincy, I did what's the young kid he was working with?
Tevin Campbell.
Yeah,
Tevin
Tevin
Campbell.
Campbell. I did with Tevin. Yeah, I was I did a lot with Quincy. It was amazing. Quincy blew me away. Okay, I did the first day rehearsal. Everyone introduced themselves. I said Leon Mobley. The next day I came in to rehearsal. He knew my name. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, you probably were playing great.
You know my name? He said, you're Leon Mobley, the great Leon Mobley. I was like, oh boy, come
Uh,
on. So he's like, yeah, I want you to come to the studio. I got some work for Michael Jackson with you. I was like, what? So that was just like the beginning for me. I was just like, wow. It opened up my more musical career because what I was known for here in Los Angeles was the African Dance Company.
Hmm.
Any African dance that you saw on television was through us. Different World, like I told you. All
Hmm.
the television shows were, you know, through my dance company, Different Worlds, and all these people were with me. So I was known for the African dance here, but I've always played music. Like when I was in Boston, I played with a reggae band called Zion Annotation. My brother was the percussionist of that band, and I would sit in with him. And then I played with Raleigh Gray and Sunfire. We were signed to what record label was that? We put out some records back in the early '70s. I was on television with them. I've always loved music. I felt my music was always, my love of music was always there to be a musician, to play with musicians. You know, in a world where they're playing notes. So that's how I tuned my drum to notes so that I could play with the music. So that was my interpretation, my ideology about music always wanted to be a part of me. So this CD is 14 songs, 13 songs that I wrote. I had a guitar player by the name of Jim Cobb. He actually wrote a couple of songs with me. Some of the songs are traditional West African songs that I incorporated more instrumentation over. So it has my originality inside the music. This is my music. This is music that I've written, that I've recorded, that I have all my friends come in and sit down and play with me on this. I have like Justin Timberlake's drummer. I have I got Santa Davis, from Ziggy's band. I had, all these people that are playing with me, my friends who I've been able to experience and meet growing up in this industry. This is my chance, just to put it out. I just, I'm not even.
You mentioned a singer earlier, and for people that are not familiar, could you tell a little bit about who Letta Mbulu is?
Letta Mbulu, she sang the Roots television, the movie Roots. She is the one who sang the theme song for Roots. She did all the music. She sang with Quincy Jones for Roots. So she was someone who touched me at a very, very young age. So when I met her to perform with her and to tour South Africa with her, where she was well known all over Africa by so many African artists, it was such an honor. She touched many jazz artists here in the United States because of her stylized singing, using traditional South African vocals on jazz music. It was just like,
Somebody produced her. That's how I found out about her. Some album that she was. It wasn't Quincy Jones. I don't remember if it was. I don't know who it was right now, but that was there's music in the air was the name of the album, and it was just I was really
that her husband did that. Caiaphas did that.
Okay.
Yeah, Caiaphas Sabina. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful album. Beautiful album. Okay, so we have a little bit more music to share with Mr. Rashaki. You ready?
I think these are all short versions of the songs.
Okay, that's good.
Right, Rashaki?
Yeah, it's not going to be the whole thing.
Okay.
Is that what you're asking?
Well, no, I just want to let people know that they're not going to hear the whole song.
Right, that's correct.
So you want me to go back to the website and play those?
What website?
The
music that I sent you. Didn't I send you something?
Well, I'm saying he was saying that's going to be the short version. So you talking about the ones that you had listed on the website, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get into that. I'm about to play one you did with Ben Harper in concert.
The live show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to play that one right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
hatred is your home oppression. You just won't leave that enough alone. But oppression, I won't let you near me. Oh.
Was that you, Leon, right there next to him?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oppression, you shall learn to fear me, yes you will. Oppression, I don't see how you sleep. Oppression, for your bleeding conscience, oppression. You may have the dollar on your side, but oppression from your gospel truth you cannot hide. And oppression, I won't let you near me. Oh no, oppression, you shall learn to fear me, yes you will. Oppression, I won't let you near me. Oh no, oppression, you shall fear me, yes. Of your poison technology, slowly, surely killing off humanity. We know and we
All right.
Boom, boom.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit more of Ben Harper, his music, how long you've been with him, and where you travel and play with him?
I've been with Ben Harper now since 93. So what's that? 32 years? We've toured all over the world. We have maybe 13 albums out. We've won Grammys, done films, television stuff. We do political music. We do reggae music. We do cultural music. You know, one of the reasons why I believe that we're not well known as in the black community. The first album was entitled Fight for Your Mind that we did. You know, we had album entitled Diamonds on the Inside. The first album was entitled Welcome to the Cruel World, which had Ben on the front with his Black Power fist up, you know, in a target, you know, which said a big statement. We had tunes like How Many Miles Must We March, Like a King, Treat Us Like a King. We had a new album that was just out called, I can't remember half of the songs. We got so many songs.
That's okay. But I think you've gone to Paris. You're on your way back with Ben Harper. Because the fact that you're going there on a, I will say, regular basis. This isn't your first time playing Paris. What is the what are they like in Paris? I mean, as far as the music, the stadium that you play in, what's the size, the capacity of people, and how long do you stay and play?
Well, we've done shows for like a week in Paris at the largest venue in Paris, where we would have 20,000 people a night. We did 5 nights there. We did 4 nights with the Blind Boys of Alabama, 5 Blind Boys of Alabama, who we won Grammys with. We've done 5 nights at the Olympiad. We've done Australia, New Zealand, well, all over Europe and all over. Ben has been to South Africa. You know, we're doing a new album. That is a reggae album. We've done recordings with Ziggy and Steven and Damian Marley, and we did Toots and the Maytals. We've done many artists. We've been able to work with in Jamaica to be able to make the sound that was not able to be really accepted here. But now it's becoming more and more of a force, which is great that we have already had our footprints in the reggae scene for a amount of time. So to release this reggae album now is going to be great because so many reggae artists know of us. I've done work with Black Uhuru. I've done work with Steel Pulse, where David has said that Ben Harper is his favorite artist. Madonna said, I recorded and did work with Madonna. Ben Harper is her favorite artist. So we've been able to do what we've been able to do for so long. This is 32 years that we've been recording and touring the world. Mm-hmm. We played the Orpheum Theater this past summer, sold out. You know what I mean? Without having a #1 record. But because of our trueness of sound, the trueness of our music, the trueness of Ben's writing, his lyrical content, it touches people in so many different ways that the music is very, very strong and very, very, very forceful in the world of music today, where many artists who love music really love us. We're their favorite artists. Mm-hmm. I mean, for Ben to go to South Africa and to tour South Africa by himself, it's unbelievable. And to have the response that he had, people coming out to see him, to share. When I was there in South Africa, I was there maybe about, the United States sent me there maybe 6 or 7 years ago I was there. And I was sitting in the restaurants eating. Every time I was sitting in a restaurant, guess whose music I heard on the radio?
Ben Harper.
Okay? We would come on the radio. So our music, because of the politicalness, of the righteousness, of the culturalness of our brothers' lyrical content, is so strong and so powerful. I am so, so, so honored to be an innocent criminal. Okay? Whereas people look at me and they're like, oh, they got a purse, they hold it tighter. They're in the car, they lock the door. Okay? Ben was like, we would be in airports and I would be pulled out of the line just because I have locks in my hair. I got sunglasses on. No, you got to come over here. And Ben would talk to these people and say, this is one of the most nicest persons in the world. Why are you stopping him like that? Why are you all doing this to him? But that's how it is. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We all know about that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This is society. This is the way the world that we live in. This is the reason why Ben Harper and Innocent Criminal does music the way we do music. Mm-hmm. The album I was talking about, the song was titled, Call It What It Is. Mm-hmm. Murder. Mm-hmm. This was talking about the brothers who were being shot by all the police officers. All their names were included in this song. You won't hear it on the radio, but that was the title of our album. Call It What It Is. Murder. That's how strong and how forceful and how peaceful and how loving music is. Mm-hmm. That's why it is such a part of me. It's been my life. This is how I make my living. This is all the things I do in the world is music. Music is the #1 thing. It touches people all over the world.
Yes, it does. It's powerful. Very powerful.
Very powerful.
The powerful can't take it.
And it's such an honor to be able to be gifted from the Most High, Jah Rastafari, to do what it is that I'm able to do. because there are things in the world that always take us away from what it is that we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
There are illnesses, there are money situations, financial situations, all these things that come up to us that want to take us down. But our music is so uplifting.
Mm-hmm.
It's what keeps me up.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's called having a beautiful experience on as a spiritual person on this experiment called Earth.
Mm-hmm.
You went to South Africa for the first time. Was that through the State Department?
No, that was with the Returning Exiles.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that was
What
the
year
first
was
time that
that?
they were. That was it? It was when Nelson Mandela was released. 94 was
Okay.
it?
So
Because I played at his release party. Hugh Masekela was doing the music, and I was performing with Hugh Masekela at the time. And we were in South Africa. I was there with Letta and Kaifis, who was also at the party.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to take a photo with him.
Mm-hmm.
He actually knew who I was. Okay?
He said, Leon Mobley.
Okay? Nelson Mandela knew who I was. I was so touched. I was like, I was so honored to take a picture with him. He said, I'm honored to take a picture with you, Mr. Mobley. I was like, you know me? He says, yes, you're Leon Mobley, the famous musician. I was like, come on.
And with that said, we probably have people that may have questions. Welcome everyone that has joined us. And if anyone has a question, please feel free to ask Mr. Leon Mobley whatever your question
I
is.
will go around and call on people so we can see if they want to do it or not.
Okay.
So we had Dr. G. Landry was here. He was first one here.
Oh yeah, that's true. And we didn't.
Yes, thank you. This is so rich. I want to thank you, Mr. Mobley, for all you have given us through our heritage as being Black people. I just want to say thank you. And I knew I was supposed to be on this call tonight because my son is a percussionist and he plays in Africa, all over in Africa. So I knew I was supposed to be on this call tonight. I thank you. And I thank you guys for this platform. I will be back. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you. Thanks for
I would
attending.
love to play with your son one day. I would love to play with your son one day.
Okay, well, I will get that message to him. He lives in New York. Right now, he's on the island of St. Martin. So he won't be back to New York until maybe the week before Christmas. But when I speak with him tomorrow, I sure will tell him that I had the opportunity to sit before you and sit before your feet. And I know he's going to just be elated. Because all you drummers have a connection. All you musicians have a connection.
So true, so true. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. We have a iPhone user with no name. Just listening. Okay, I'll move on to Linette. Linette?
I see.
She's listening too.
Just listening. Denise W.
Denise Wilson. Okay.
Is that Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
Denise? Just listening?
Not Washington?
Okay, Ava Rodriguez?
They're just listening. That's good. That's good.
Just, it's all good. Brother Ernest McBride.
Well, I can't really comment. I had problems got on late, but I'm still old school. I'm still stuck on Bob and Bunny Livingston and Steel Pulse and some of those guys, Black Uru, I'm stuck in that. So I got to get myself out of that and start listening to the new stuff,
Well, they're great artists. They're great artists. I've worked with them both. and I enjoyed working with them. Black Uhuru's sister was an African dancer who studied African dance. She used to do lamba dance steps while she was singing music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Puma.
Yep,
Puma Jones.
Yes, Puma. Her sister is a wonderful African dancer who lives in Chicago, has Muntu Dance Company that does traditional West African dance today. So yes, I knew her very well, Puma.
Okay. Yeah, brother Ernest is one of our Fab Five that comes on our podcast on a consistent basis, and he loves Bob Marley. And brother Ernest, I will send you the recording so you can hear the rich history of this brother right here. All right, Jenje, I'm coming to you.
I've heard his name, but I can't. I'm trying to place him, but I've heard Leon Mobley, man, on the radio and stuff. I've heard your name before because I try to listen to the Reggae Central on Sundays, on KPFK. So I try not to miss that, but I've heard of you, yeah.
I've been on their show many times too.
I might even heard an interview on, with you on this show. So,
awesome.
yeah.
Okay, excellent. Jenje, Miss Host.
Blessed love to everyone here tonight. What an honor and a privilege to be sitting amongst you all. We're going to give thanks here. On a personal note, today is December the 4th, and on December the 2nd was my King Man's Earth Strong. Wow.
And I know him very well too.
Yes, man. I remember. Yes,
Yeah.
man.
Who is your husband, Miss Jenje?
Yes, Garth Dennis.
There it is.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right.
My cat is in the way. Move, puss. Yes, but I want to say that I just absolutely love this subject. I thrive off of it. I mean, it gives me what Bob say, when the music hits you feel no pain.
Right.
No pain. It's a true word, that. And so I really, really appreciate you, Mr. Leon, brother, for taking time, for sitting here with us. Because you're edifying, you're uplifting, you're inspirational. It's like food, it's like water in the desert right now. That's the vibe that I feel,
It's an honor. It's an honor. I really feel honored. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I think the iPhone user is ready. Hello.
I see her.
Yeah. You have a question? I guess maybe. We see you. All right. I'm going to turn it back over to Miss Mashariki.
Hey, thank you very much. And do we have anything else lined up musically that we can?
Oh yeah, we have the. Here come Kito.
Hello?
Kito Bridges is coming on.
Kito.
Where are you? At the front door? Okay, sugar. I'll let you.
There go Kito Bridges.
Okay, Kito.
And but yes, we have the website up with the songs that was listed.
Oh, that's Jen. Okay.
So I guess Mr. Leon, which one you want us to play? And which one first?
The one.
The one. All right. Uh-oh. Need access.
You need access?
Let me see what they say. Access sent. Well, maybe not. I don't know if I can play it. I thought I'd be able to play it.
Oh.
But maybe not.
Did I send you another one?
No, that's the website. And for some reason I needed some access, but I don't.
To get to play that one?
Yeah. I could try another one. Well, let me see here. Let me see. Well, I said access denied, so I'm not able to play it.
Okay,
Mm.
find something else.
Well, I could get something a little later, but Kito Bridges. Kito, you want to unmute?
Hello.
Hi, how you
Hi.
doing?
Fine. How are you?
Thank you so much for joining us. You're just coming on,
Yes, ma'am.
and I think, did you dance with Leon at one time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I know there's a lot of dancers that have, especially in LA, that were a part of Leon's drumming for dancers. And Leon, you know, we didn't talk about the groups that you've had besides before Ben Harper. What groups did you have?
Oh, the dance companies that we did the Olympics. We performed at the Olympics, and I did 75 dancers and 35 drummers at Dodger Stadium. So we did a lot of things on that level of performing at California Arts Cars. We performed at Paramount Theaters. We do a lot of the parades and things that they do. We would do Festival of the Mask. I was part of the opening of the Getty Museum. The groundbreaking, I was part of that. I performed many times at the Getty Museum.
And when you say we, is this DeLion or what?
Yes, that was the name. That was the name of my group. I had a group. Okay, the first company I had was called Jenje West African Drummers and Dancers, and it was called DWAD. Was an acronym, DWADD. Then we did. I did a group. We did a band of just drums, with no dancers. And this is when I was touring and playing in clubs. We would do, it was called Da Lion, Leon Mobley and Da Lion. And we started doing recordings. We have 6 recordings that are out. Our second album was nominated for a Grammy. We didn't win. But we were able to get into the realm of music industry with traditional West African drums. This solo right here that you're about to play, you're going to play this one here at the Metropolis. This is in Toronto.
boom, boom,
My
boom.
God.
Woo.
Oh my God. Excellent.
Yeah, that was a great.
Oh
One.
Yes.
God, I can't wait to see you now, boy.
Yeah, we do that every night.
Oh goodness.
It's a big part of the show. Yeah.
Wonderful.
We lost someone recently, the great Jimmy Cliff. Is that someone that you also got a chance to work with?
Actually, I have not worked with Jimmy. I knew his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter was a big fan. He was a big fan of Ben. He and Ben were good friends.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually going to be used on this new album. We were thinking about actually having him come and sing with us.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're really trying to decide on how we're going to do this new album.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to have, David Hines wants a part. I received a phone call from him already. So people want, on it, so I don't know who's going to be on it now.
Did you work with anyone like Kendrick Lamar or Jill Scott or
Oh yeah. I forgot
Dr.
about that
Dre?
stuff. I forgot about that stuff. There's so much stuff, I
I know,
forget.
that's why I'm here.
Okay. Okay. I play Friday nights when I'm not on tour with a band here in Los Angeles at the Killer Shrimp. It's the Killer Yacht Club, which is like attached to the Killer Shrimp in Marina del Rey. It's on Admiralty Boulevard. We play there every Friday night. The band is called House of Vibe. And we do traditional hip hop, traditional R&B, and reggae. So this is every Friday night. Now, what this band has done, we've done a couple of recordings. Our last recording that we put out was with Kendrick Lamar, and it's on Jill Scott's record label. What is that record label called? I forget the name of the record label already.
Let me see, did I write that down? No, I didn't.
Well, we did that one that just came out over the summer, and the next one is coming out next month is Dr. Dre's album. We did Dr. Dre's work over again. What it is, it's a musical version of the rap tunes with the rappers doing little appearances here and there on throughout the track. So it's a little more extended musically than the samples of the 1, 2, 3, 4 things that keep going over and over and over again. Like I get a solo on this one, and piano takes a solo on this one, and we had like Kenneth Crouch do a solo. So different people are featured on this albums, and I've been featured on them.
Her record label was called Blues Babe.
Blues Babe?
Or Blues Baby. Blues Babe or Blues Baby.
Blues Baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So we can see you
So,
on
Linette?
when you're in town. We can come see you.
Yes. Linette,
Yes.
you want to say something?
No, I don't. I'm just listening. I'm at work. But you are quite interesting. That's what I want to say. Oh my, it's got smiles on my face.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
From 11 years old to now, child, please. You have overwhelmed me.
It's a pleasure. It is a pleasure.
Once I stop working this evening shift on a Friday, I'm gonna make that Friday trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to plan that.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, I was just texting Mashariki saying that Jenje, you and I are going to see him.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right.
I wish I could come to Paris to see that too.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was gonna be a hot one.
You ever work in Amsterdam?
Oh yeah, we do Amsterdam a lot.
I love Amsterdam. I wish I had moved there.
One of my
Yes.
favorite places. In a boathouse.
Yeah.
A
Yes.
houseboat.
Well, they have a very cultural system where they take you through all the things that happened to the Africans that came through Amsterdam.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of history there because it was one of the spots for Europe that had distributions of slaves.
Uh-huh.
So when you go there again, make sure you get on the cruise. There's a cruise that takes you on that up the one of the
Canals.
canals, and you get off and you go through all the places where they worked and where they started doing things. They became politically strong there as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strong force of political slaves that have become strong and made different things happen for Africans throughout the cultures in Europe.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I love
As
Amsterdam.
long as I don't go as an entertainer, and I can go as a tourist, I'll be able to see a lot more.
Yes, you will.
There was a lot of things that I couldn't see, but I got to see a lot. But I've been several times. But I like Amsterdam. I wanted to move there, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I loved it. I loved it too. That's why I went and took my vacation.
Yeah. Yes.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's nice. My girlfriend just came back. Her and her children and her sister went for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And they did a lot and ate a lot. The food looked good. I was like, that I wasn't there with them, but they really enjoyed themselves. Hotel, the rooms, and then they just did a lot. So, never said anything to me about culture-wise, but they did experience a lot of different things. So,
now you know. Next time you go, you research it.
Yes, I will. I won't. Like I said, if I'm not going as an entertainer, which I probably won't, I'll go as a tourist and I'll make sure I experience that. But thanks for sharing.
So what do you do in entertainment?
Well, right now, I sing at church. I sing every Sunday at church. I'm one of the lead singers there, and I love it.
Which church?
I go to Los Angeles Community Church in Los Angeles on 54th and Van Ness.
Yes, I know it very well.
Oh, good.
I was part of the Agape band for many years.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done many things. I was part of the Christian Entertainers Fellowship. I've worked with many people. I've worked. Wow! Now I'm thinking about it. Paula Abdul. I met through church. I did the Beach Boys through church. I was doing a bunch of things through church.
Have you ever heard of Jacqueline Goucher? Jackie Goucher?
Jackie Goucher is. Yes.
Her brother's Andrew Goucher. He's a bass player.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I've worked with them. That's who I'm under. Her brother, I'm with her brother. He's our musical director.
Okay.
LACC and prolific writers, and I just love the environment that I'm at. I've been to several churches, at least 2 other churches. I hadn't gone to church for 10 years, and I had the need to worship. And so that's how I got to LACC, following Jackie's brother.
Yeah, he's a great bass player.
Yeah,
he's really good. He's really good
now, and that's where he comes up out of Vegas. But he's still he's going to be coming at the end of December. We're going to be doing a special at LACC. So Anthony's brother is Andrew, and we're all going to compilate our gifts together.
Fantastic.
End of December. So, all right.
Well, keep me posted.
I'll hook up with you through Jenje. I mean Jenje and
Mashariki.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Tell him who you were touring with when you went through Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, that's
Aziz.
Aki Huru and Andrew Tosh.
Ah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Very good.
Yep.
Very good.
It was an experience. I'm glad that I did it. And my children had their issues with me being gone, but I felt compelled to do it. So, and I don't regret it. It was a good time.
Andrew Tosh has done some great work. I've done some things with him as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, he was an experience too.
Well, you know, the Tosh Foundation is really bigging up Peter in Yard right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're bringing forward life to
Okay.
Westmoreland, which parties coming. They have phenomenal festivals in October.
I
Right.
don't know if y'all can hear my client crying out, so I'm gonna go and take care of her.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right.
Ozzy.
You're welcome, but I ain't going off yet. I just gotta go.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll be back.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a quick question for you, if you don't mind. This is
Yeah.
Kito.
Mhm.
This is a very basic, simple question. What do you do to protect your hands? Because that was some very, very powerful, strong movements coming from your hands. How do you protect your hands?
I'll be honest with you. The hands have gone through many, many, many changes. There was a time period when I couldn't make a fist
Mm-hmm.
because my hands were so swollen from playing.
Mm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I can show you, well, it's kind of healed right now, but there is a cut right here. Do you see
I
this
can,
little?
I can see it, yes.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of paper cuts on our fingers. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you will see me, I will have my hands
Rat.
all bandaged.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
When I was playing with Mongo Santa Maria when I was 10 years old,
Jesus.
Whoa. Whoa.
Not a left. Okay.
Just
Uncle
put
Sam,
that out
He
there
just
for a little
he just
appetizer.
drops a name. Okay, he just
Just throw
drops
it
a
out
name.
there. No
I said,
appetizer.
Uncle Santa Maria, my God.
Yeah, just
what
threw that one out there, huh?
what happened was he came to the Amalu School to perform, and we opened up for him. And he also asked me to come and play with him.
Wow. 10 years old.
So they came and they took me to the dressing room. And when I went to his dressing room, his counter was filled with Band-Aid wrappers that he was putting on his fingers.
Right.
So I was like, why are you doing that? I said, it's going to take the sound away. He's like, no, 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 no. This is prevention. I was like, prevention? He said, you're going to get cuts on your fingers. This way, they don't cut. So I did a solo last week Friday, and I got this cut.
Wow.
I didn't have any Band-Aids on.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So I do that, and I use this. Hold on 1 second. Let me show you. I'm not sure if you can see this.
I can't see it.
How can I get it so you can see it?
Oh,
Oh,
it has an animal on it.
As an
It has
animal,
a line. It has a line on it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let Leon speak and show it so we can see it. Go ahead, Leon.
Okay, there's a store in Crenshaw Boulevard at Lamert Park. Across the street from Lamert Park is a drum shop. It has this hand cream in it for drummers.
hmm
So I go there and I buy this hand cream, and I use this cream on my hands, which cures the cracks and gives it the strength that it needs so it doesn't crack.
Ah, okay.
Now let me just check one thing. What is the name? What is the name? I want to give you the name of the shop. It's on Crenshaw Boulevard.
Is it where 7-Eleven is or something? On
It's
Crenshaw?
next door. It's next door to. No, it's not where 7-Eleven is. It's up the next block by the Jamaican restaurant.
So you talking about on Degnan? Oh, you
No,
talking about on Crenshaw
it's
where
on Crenshaw.
jamming is, Guan, whatever.
Yeah,
Guan.
yeah, yes, yes. It's next door
Okay,
to
so
them.
that's like Vernon and Crenshaw.
Right, Vernon and Crenshaw. It's next door to Guan.
Okay.
They just opened up this
Well, they
year.
must have just opened because there was delicious
Right,
soul food and there's Guan and
right.
there was like a tax place or something in between. But
Okay, it's. I think it's right there where the tax place
okay,
used to be. It's
okay, so
right.
it's new.
It's new, so it's right there. And I just saw it one day, and I was like, "Whoa, let me go there and see what they have." And they have this cream there. Let me see if it says the name of it. Good stuff. No. Lion Butters at gmail.com.
Lion
Lion Brothers.
Yep. L LionButtaz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lion Butters at gmail.com. I think
Okay.
that's the name of this. I think that's the name of the store, Lion Butters.
Okay.
Because he makes these creams.
Mm-hmm.
The different ones. He has some for the feet, and this one is for the hands.
Mm-hmm.
He's a drummer, and they fix traditional drums because the Remo drums, the skins screw right on, they screw right off. Anybody can change them. The traditional drums, you have to know the technique. The technique is roped. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's new. Very nice.
Oh, okay.
That is new.
Yep,
Okay.
it's made with shea butter. Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Wow. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
and it's so good for you. I'm telling you, it's really. When I started using it, I was like, wow, this is like, because I used to get the stuff directly from. That's him right there, TK.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's his shop. Oh, there's JJ.
Yep, there's
Sheesh,
JJ.
sheesh.
He's using it too. A drummer.
Wow.
I am
He
one
might
of
have my picture up in there.
the very nice.
Yeah, but that's their shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to get my stuff, my shea butters, made in Senegal, but I wasn't able to get it anymore. And he has this, and I used it. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. So this
Mm-hmm.
is what I use.
Okay.
Yep.
Got everything. Very
Yeah.
good.
That's okay. Well, thank you for answering my question.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
I'm just going to name a few people that you may not have mentioned that you did play with, and you can give us a little tidbit. Like you kind of mentioned one person, but Steel Pulse.
Yes, you can see some videos. There are videos on YouTube with me playing with Steel Pulse. Yes.
Boom Shaka.
Oh yeah, Boom Shaka. Yeah. Hey man. Ah.
Tear jerker on that one.
Yeah.
Lestafari. Yeah,
Oh
let
yeah.
me back it up. You might want to
Yeah.
say something.
No.
All right.
I mean,
Lestafari.
yes, I work with Boom Shaka,
Yeah, that's,
Rastafari. Yeah.
what was this? Ginger Locks.
Oh,
I think
Redlocks. That was What's the name of that band? You know the name of that band, Ginger.
Ginger. Oh, I forgot.
Ginger, what's the name?
Locks.
The Ginger. What's the name of that band with Redlocks in it?
Rebel Rockers.
Rebel Rockers. Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Forward Motion, Talkback, Rebel Rockers.
Ben Miki Bandula.
Oh yeah, Bamiki Bandula. Man, you thinking back these old, that was way back in the day.
They're
So
not
we're
even
talking
playing
about
anymore.
foundational reggae for Los
Okay.
Angeles.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was there from the beginning.
Are they? They're
So,
not playing
so
anymore. Hmm.
No.
Dang,
Fully
what's my
full one.
buddy's name?
Oh, okay.
Easy
Easy.
Judah.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Easy Judah. Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
that's my buddy.
The cook.
Easy Judah.
With Bad
Yeah.
Mickey, right?
I
Yeah.
played with Fully. I did Chinna's recording. I'm on Chinna's records.
Oh yeah,
You know?
that's
Tina
right.
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
Which part you record with him?
I did about 40, 50 songs with him.
Gosh, he was out in the yard.
Yes, I.
Yes, well, we are part of Chinna's Angels.
Yes. Chinna's my man. I love Fully. I love Chinna, Santa. I love those guys, man.
Tony Chin.
Oh yes, Tony. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Santa Ziggy. Michelle and Digga and Cholo.
Oh yes. I forgot about her. Yes. I did some playing and recording with her. She's a great bass player.
Mm-hmm.
And we hooked up we were in Seattle at the some festival that goes on in Seattle Street Scene or something.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the name of the festival. But I met her then and we just like became like this.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I see her, I always go and sit down with her and we play together.
Mm-hmm.
She's always invited me to the recording studio. She's like, don't come here without no drum.
Oh yeah, don't say it's way down there. It's way far.
Hey, brother Leon,
Yes.
we got Easy on. Want to say hi to you.
Oh, what's up,
Easy.
Easy?
Hands of Spades and Stones.
You're too much, Easy. How you been, brethren?
I'm wretched, man. I'm just sitting on my easy chair watching my TV, man. Just jump out the shower. I'm going to my bed early tonight. I was working today in the car trying to finish painting it. But I'll finish it today. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. So I'm just sitting on my easy chair, man.
Okay, all right. So
All
you
right.
still you're doing the card in this?
Yeah, I do body work and painting, man. That's what I do all day long, man.
Yeah. My mother was talking about it just the other day. We were talking about you. Just the other day, okay?
For real, man?
For real,
That
man.
sounds good, man. That sounds good, man.
You remember my mother, Fatima?
It's good to have people like you in my life and to hear from you guys, man. You're special people, man.
Yes, and you too.
For real. Well, I appreciate it, man.
We don't forget you, brethren.
I was hanging out with your buddy a couple of weeks ago. I did some body work on his Infinity, Jenje.
Yeah. I saw the accident on the back there. It's you who did that, huh?
Yeah, I did some work on it, but you don't come up. I'm gonna match the paint, so I'm gonna have to remind him to come and match the paint.
Yeah, I told him he had to match the paint. That was it.
Yes.
Well,
Easy, you the man. You are the man, Easy.
Easy, I just want you to say hi to your brother, man.
Yes, man.
I do, man. I appreciate this, man.
All right, you gonna be on Easy. You gonna be on YouTube with this.
Okay, man. I appreciate it.
All right, brother Easy. I'll get back with you. All right.
Hey, Leon, you mentioned earlier about Hugh Masekela. You ever do anything with Miriam Makeba?
Yes, well, that was the tour that my first trip to South Africa was the Returning Exiles tour. It was Mary Makeba, Hugh Masekela, Letta Mbulu, and Kaifa Semenya. We toured all over Africa, all over South Africa, the returning tour. Yes, so I was with her, and she, I used to call her mom. She was mama.
Yeah.
So we were on tour one time, and they were playing at the same gig that we were at. So I went to see her play, and she saw me, and she called me up from the audience. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she called me up from the audience and gave me a big hug, and I played with her. We sang together. Yeah.
I can. After she saw you playing, yeah, I can believe it.
Good.
Does
Okay.
anyone?
Sometimes
I
I'll be
want to
honest.
ask
Mhm.
Leon when will they be at the club in LA next?
Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday. I'm there every Friday. Not
Every,
let me see. This Friday, not next week Friday. Next week Friday I'm gone. I'll be gone for 2 weeks, and then I'll be back again.
mm-hmm.
So this week Friday is the last time for before I go to Paris. Because I go to Paris next week.
And you'll be back after Christmas.
I'll be back.
The Friday is after Christmas.
Yes. Yes. And we are playing that night, that Friday night, Christmas night, yes. I'll be back for that one, yes.
Okay.
They've asked me to especially make sure I'm on that show. So, yeah. I do a couple of solos throughout the night,
And what time do they start, and do you have to eat?
No, you don't have to eat. It's next door to the restaurant. So you don't we start at 9:30, 9:45, something like that. We do 2 sets, about an hour and a half.
And what's the name of the venue?
It's called Killer Yacht Club. The Killer Yacht Club.
Not Killer Shrimp.
No, the Killer Shrimp is the restaurant. And we're
Okay.
attached to the restaurant.
Okay. In Marina Del Rey.
Yes. Are you looking it up now?
No, I'm just putting it in my phone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do like you did Lion. Who did Lion's Brothers like that?
That was Rashaki.
Oh, Rashaki. Can you do that for this one too?
Killer Shrimp. Killer Yacht Club.
Yes. You see, I have a flyer. I don't know if I could do it.
That's okay. You can't split your screen, so it's okay. And moving on down the list of people you've worked with, what about the Temptations?
Oh, wow. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I did how did I end up with the Temptations? I think that was through the Christian Entertainers Fellowship. I was working with names. This was years ago.
Oh, here we go. Killer Yacht Club.
Oh yeah, there it is.
House of Vibe. Oh, that's
Yes.
past. We've already
That's
passed
it.
that. 12. So the House of Vibe goes on. You're just not with them until you're in town.
Right. The
Okay.
House of Vibe will continue. Okay, the House of Vibe. All right, let me tell you about the House of Vibe. It's a band made up of some of the top musicians in Los Angeles. The keyboard player's name is Anthony Brewster. He's the leader of the band. He's done tracks with everyone. He's won Grammys. Jurassic 5, all this stuff with them. We have on drums, we have Justin Timberlake's drummer. We have Fish on drums. Mm-hmm. We have this bass player who's done stuff with Shelia. We had Corrupt in there the other night. We did a thing with Corrupt. It's top musicians. They can play anything. They play any style of music. So we have the gentleman who does all the singing on the Dances with the Stars.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He's up there all the time. We have what's that woman who's married to Nas? What's her name?
Oh, it starts with a C. Yeah, she's so beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She does the farm now with all the food and stuff in Africa. She comes in and sings up there. I mean, it's, who's who. The first time I went there to play was the night that Michael Cooper got inducted into the Hall of Fame, or his jersey went up or something like that. All the Lakers were there, at the club.
Wow.
So it's that type of deal. It's like, you got, when you pull up, you got to park your, valet your car.
Mm-hmm.
It's a $10 fee to get in. It's only $10 though, but I mean.
Oh, I was about to say, Mashariki, you're going to have to pull out your pocketbook.
Along with your card. What about Stanley Clark?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I've done, I did a lot of playing with Billy Higgins, who was a jazz drummer here in town. And I was teaching at UCLA, and I worked there. And Stanley Clark was an artist that I did some recordings with, performances with. I was working with this woman, Dawn Casey Lovelace, who was doing things around town. I was performing with Macy Gray.
Oh, Macy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Macy and I was helping Macy out when she was like 13, 14 years old. So we were working with Casey Lovelace, who was doing these programs around town. We were performing with like Black Eyed Peas. So I know William, I know all of them very well. We met all up on tour and stuff. So, with that circle, you start to talk to people, and like I started playing with Stanley Clark and the keyboard player.
Not Chick Corea.
No, not Chick.
I know why you can't remember.
Why?
It's that time. I'll be like, wait a minute. I'm thinking about it. The first letter is B.
That's what I said a while ago.
I mean, do you know how many people?
Come back.
It's just so many people I've done so many things with.
Absolutely.
I can't remember half of people's names.
Yeah,
honestly.
Going back to Billy Higgins, who was the most recorded jazz drummer in the world, who just happened to be based in Los Angeles. What did you do when you were working with him?
Oh, well, sheesh. I took Olatunji over there to Billy's space. We did a thing over there with him.
At the World Stage?
At the World Stage, yes. Billy cornered me one day. He's like, "Do you know who you are?" I was like, "Yeah." Leon Mobley's like, No. He said, "Do you know who you are?" I was like, "Who am I?" He said, "You are a drummer's drummer." Mm-hmm. And I was like, I want to be a drummer. I'm a drummer. He said, "No, you're a drummer's drummer." So that gave me a sense of people wanted to play and hear, the drums that I play. So I was wanted to play with him anytime and anywhere. So I was working at UCLA. He would come up to UCLA, and we played together. And that's how, I started playing with, what's that guy's name? The guitar player, Carlton.
Coulter.
He's located in LA, or what?
Yes.
I don't know who that
Jazz guitar player.
Well, there's
Larry Carlton. Larry Carlton.
Okay.
Yes, I started doing stuff with Larry Carlton. That's how I started doing stuff with Stanley and the keyboard player. Oh, the light-skinned brother, the big brother. Oh, man. If I remember his name and I say his name, you guys, everybody go, "Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's how I started doing those things with those people in that circle. You start getting your name mentioned in those circles, and you start meeting these people, and you have an experience of getting to play with these people, and
Mhm.
that's how it happened. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't have any management or anything like that at that time period that I have now that's helping me get things more and together in places that I did now, So I was just blessed to be playing.
Hmm.
Kamasi, Washington,
Oh, yes.
and the West Coast Get Down.
Yes. Okay. Kamasi's father and I played together for years.
Wait a minute, back it up. What does he play, and who is he? Start from
He,
there.
he, plays, he plays horn.
Sax.
Yeah, saxophone. Okay. I was part of the Lula Washington Dance Theater,
Hmm.
and Lula Washington's husband is Irwin Washington, and Irwin Washington's brother is Kamasi Washington's father.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've been knowing Kamasi since he was, 11, 12 years old. I brought him into the recording studio to record with us. I took him on gigs with the band The Lion. He was our horn player.
Oh,
So I recorded with him when he did his album and toured with him when he did his tours.
Wow.
So the djembe drumming and the percussion stuff that you hear on Kamasi, Washington's albums, it's me.
Amen. Wow.
Yeah. So Kamasi and all the guys, the West Coast, all of them cats, man. Played with all those guys. I still want to do that stuff. 1500 or nothing. Nas, I was on tour with Nas and they were playing with us, and they're all part of that West Coast deal. So yeah, once again, once you're in that circle of those people, you get to, you know, play with those people.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorites?
Oh
Or I
no.
shouldn't say favorites. I should say moving experiences. Something that, because I know in drumming it's very spiritual. A spiritual moment that you felt that really was like the light, or something happened when it was something changed. I'm sure from you starting at 6 years old, as you elevated to learning your different teachers. I know there have been several, but as an adult, do you have something you could share, a spiritual moment that while you were playing took place, and you knew it?
I've had many, 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 many moments.
I'm sure.
This
One in
it's
particular?
such a joy. I really don't try and put one over the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I go on stage, before I go on stage, I pray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who I'm with, where I'm at. My nerves. I have to settle my nerves because there have been times that I've gone to levels, different levels when I play. Sometimes when I finish playing, it's hard for me to have a conversation because my mind is elsewhere. Sometimes one of the most moments that happened to me was when Babatunde told us to close our eyes and play with your eyes closed. And I was able to go inside my body and in my mind and go places that this drum was taking me. So that was one of the times that was really special to me. Another time, he told me to take off my shoes. Your feet need to be on the earth to to get the connection with the earth. And it helped me more understand the naturalism of playing. So those two moments have been moments in my life that have been a moving moment. Another moving moment, and I'll tell you about this is when I had a heart attack on stage.
What? How long ago was that?
About 8 years ago.
Okay.
I was on stage in Brazil, and I was doing a solo with Battle Cat, the DJ, DJ Battle Cat from Dr. Dre and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing a solo together, and after the solo, I went back to my position, back on stage, and I was kind of lightheaded, and I had a great time playing the solo, going back and forth with Battle Cat. He's soloing on the turntables, and I'm soloing on the drum. We're talking back and forth. So that was a great experience for me. And it was another one of those out-of-the-body kind of trips, So when I got back to my position, my place on stage, I got lightheaded, and I kind of got dizzy. I sat myself down on the ground, and I passed out, not knowing that I had a silent heart attack. So the tour manager came and got me off the stage, and we went to the hospital, and that's how I found out that I had a silent heart attack. Well, that moment was such a high moment for me. Playing with that sound of the scratching of the record, soloing and talking with that was another different form of music for me. Battle Cat have done that already, but this was a really good one. You know what I mean? I was having a really good time on this one. So yeah, that was another moment, one of the last moments that I've ever had like that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Does anybody else have any questions?
I have a comment. From what you just said this evening, your life is extraordinary, and I can't wait to see you play. I may have seen you play and didn't know it was you, but I know it's you now, and I got to see that. I'm very appreciative to being in your presence right now, because who do you know that's played with almost everybody that's been famous? I don't know anybody like that. So, I mean, wow, I'm just taken back. I appreciate you and your accomplishments and your future endeavors. Already appreciate them. Thank you.
It is truly, truly a high, high honor to be able to touch people in that manner. This has been a great blessing in my life. I really feel the energy of people, and that is such a uplifting thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm just curious, Leon, who is one of your favorite percussion?
Okay. Well, Babatunde Olotunji, one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. Giovanni Hidalgo, another great conga player who's played with many, many, many different artists. And I have a lot of friends. Pancho Sanchez, I love playing with Pancho.
Mm-hmm.
Keep dropping these names and blowing me away.
No.
Shelia E. I love Shelia.
Okay, here we go.
Have you played with her?
Oh yeah, we've done many things. We just did. We were at the Hollywood Bowl, about a year ago together. She and her band played, and my band played. We all played together.
Mm-hmm.
Her family is great friends of mine. Yeah, I love Shelia. She's been grateful to me too. She's pulled me aside and said things in my ear too, like, "Stop doing this, stop doing that, get this together, get that together." I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you're right. So yes, I love Shelia.
All right.
Well,
Omar Hakim, he's another Omar Hakim. I love Omar. Omar and I were going to do Michael Jackson together when Michael passed. Yes, I love Omar Hakim.
Well, I'm sure you must have worked with Stevie Wonder.
Oh yes, Stevie. Stevie was my mother used to work. Okay. Now you're gonna get me on a Stevie Wonder tour. Okay, remember I told you about Boston? I was working at this school in Boston. Okay, when I went to my major in college was music, and my minor was education. So my thought process was, if I don't make it as a musician, there will always be jobs for teachers. So I would make it a job, get a job as an educator. And I was working at this school in Boston called the Page Academy. It's called Page Academy. And it's a private school that was put together by a black couple that had a theater company that I used to do some theater work with, and I ended up teaching at the school. And the director of the school was a friend with Stevie Wonder. So when Stevie Wonder came to Boston to perform, I was able to go to his hotel room with her to meet him. Now he had did an album, The Secret Life to the Journey of Plants, with my teacher Ibrahim Kamara playing djembe on the track. So I was able to talk with Stevie about Ibrahim Kamara, someone that we knew together, along with Angela Page Cook, who was the director of Page Academy. So I met Stevie and we started playing in the dressing in the hotel room that night. He had his keyboard, his tech come and set up his keyboards in his hotel room, and I started playing on the jars and the trash can. Turned the trash can and emptied it, and I started making drum sounds out of that. So that was a time when Stevie Wonder and I played for about an hour together. Just him on keyboards and me on the trash can. So when I came to Los Angeles, I moved to Los Angeles, Stevie Wonder was going out on tour. And he was taking an African dance company out on tour with him. And I made a CD with the lead drummer from the National Ballet of Senegal. His name is Abdoulaye Diakhaté. And he was the drummer that Stevie Wonder wanted to take on tour with him. So we were auditioning other drummers to get on tour, and Stevie Wonder came to the tour, came to the audition, and he came and sat next to me. And I was like, everyone was like, oh, Stevie Wonder. I was like, hello, Mr. Wonder, this is Leon Mobley. He's like, oh, Leon, come on, I want you. I was like, what? So I was working, I had a job while I was working at Sage Publications. I was working in the mailroom doing mail work there. And my boss was Leroy Diggs, who was a drummer that he and I started our little music company together. And he let me go on tour with Stevie Wonder and miss going to work. So I started rehearsing and getting out of work, and my boss was like, where's Leon? What's doing that? So I had to leave the Stevie Wonder tour and go back to work. And then I got a call from Ben Harper at the same time, and I did a gig with Ben Harper, and he said that he wanted me to be in his band. I said Stevie Wonder wanted me to be in his band too, so whoever calls me first, I'm going to take it. And
that's right.
and Ben Harper called me first, and I've been with Ben ever since. And Ben has become friends with Stevie. I've introduced those two together. Stevie played at Ben's wedding. Ben married Laura Dern, the actress.
Right.
So I was part of in that wedding. I was part of. I know Laura Dern and her family, and Laura remembers me from Zoom, and her parents remember me from Zoom. So I ended up teaching some actors, different actors, drums from seeing me on Zoom and being with Laura Dern. Yeah, I just spoke to her recently, the passing of her mother last month. So I was able to speak with her about that. Her son, Ben's son, she and Ben have a son who is a guitar player who opened up for us on the road. And I became very, very, very good friends with him. So I'm family with, yeah.
Amazing.
So I do a lot of work with actors through them.
Well, if someone wants to find out what you're doing, buy your music on your website, can you tell us what it is?
Okay, my latest album is entitled Leon Mobley and Friends, and it's located and only sold on my website, leonmobley.com. I have other music that is out on iTunes and Amazon and all these other platforms, but I found out that I'm making more money from selling this CD myself than I'm getting from iTunes and all those other avenues of who I'm giving money to for I don't know why. So, yes.
So if they're going to your website, it's just leonmobley.com.
Yes, leonmobley.com.
And Mobley is Mobley.
Ley. Yep.
If they're interested in purchasing djembe, are you selling the djembes on your website? Or they have
yes. Okay. I'm doing drum lessons as well. I do drum lessons online. I do live drum lessons. I have endorsements with different companies. LP, the conga company. Remo, the drum company. Vic Firth, the drumstick company. Istanbul Cymbal Company. And through these companies, I find people who want drum lessons, and they contact me through my website, and we set up drum lessons online, or I can go to you, or you can come to me, and we do drum lessons. Every Friday, I have drum lessons in Los Angeles that I do. I have a 9-year-old girl, this 9-year-old daughter, not my daughter, I mean a 9-year-old girl. She's a great, 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 great drummer. She's going to be really good. You guys got to watch out for her. Her name is Rita. Rita Brewster. Okay? I want you all to know that name. Shelia E., watch out. Okay? She plays drums, she plays trap, she plays congas, she sings. She's really, really good. 9 years old. I mean, she's doing things that I'm doing with adults, and she's getting it faster than they are. Yeah. So I love teaching. I teach drums, so if you want drum lessons, you can contact me. I'm on like Instagram, MySpace, Facebook, Your Space, everything. Yeah. TikTok. All those things. Leon Mobley.
And then if we want to come see you when you're in town, it's at the Killer Yacht Club in Marina del Rey on Friday night, starting at 9:30 till about 12:30.
Yes. And then I'll be
cover.
Yes. And I'll be doing like I perform like at the World Stage and different places. I performed this past summer at the Watts Drum Festival. I do,
Did you
Man,
do the Lamert Park Jazz Festival also?
yes, Lamert Park Jazz Festival, yes.
Now, was that with you and DeLion? Where you?
Yes.
So when you're performing without Ben Harper and it's you as it's
Leon,
DeLion.
yes, Leon Mobley and the Lion, yes. Leon Mobley and friends, yeah, Leon Mobley.
Okay. And is there anything else you would like to share with us before we sign off?
There are a lot of things in this world today that keep us separate from one another. But it's time to break down those barriers and tear down those walls. It's time to make the world a better place for us all to live in. No matter what color, what race, what sex, what you call God, what you eat, what you smoke, what you drink. We all want to live in this world happily and freely. So let's try and be that way towards each other. Let's be happily treating each other freely and honestly with love from the heart. That's the most important thing. Feeling. Feel with your heart. Feel the love. Feel the truth. Feel peace.
Yes, Leon, most definitely.
Amen to that.
Words of wisdom. And Leon, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm counting on you to drum away those bad spirits.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Clear the vibes.
That's why I started that drum circle in Lamert Park.
Yeah.
It was started as a drum church. That was the reason why we set it up that way, so that people can come and be free and express and get rid of all that negativity. Have fun. Have freedom. Get rid of all the evilness. Ben Caldwell, a beautiful, beautiful person that's been working so hard in Lamert Park. Brother Seeker, we passing. Just so much love there. So yes. Let's do that. Let's share that love. And I would definitely do it through my drum playing.
Leon, do you ever know a guy named Donnie Soul?
Donnie Soul.
He used to hang in that Stevie Wonder's the crowd, like so.
Donnie Soul. Take photos? Did he take photos?
He might have, yeah.
The name sounds familiar.
Are there any future plans, podcast, big performances other than Paris coming up?
Well, I have some dates that are coming up for next year as well. Starting April, June, July, May, there'll be some things that come up. So the best thing to do is on my website, I have a page that has all the performances that I do. So I will list everything there so that you can be aware of everything that's coming up. There will be some more premieres coming up for the Dr. Dre album that I'll be doing. And I have some other performances that will be coming up, yes. So I'll be putting it up on the website and other things that will be coming out.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time and your experiences and your joy and your inspiration and motivation with us today at Roots Reggae Reasoning Sessions.
Reasoning Sessions, yes. Thank you very much for having me.
We really appreciate it. It's been beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me just do this one more time. So
I was about to say the QR code.
That's QR code for the CD.
For the CD. All righty. And it's available now.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank
you.
So
much for sharing. All righty. Have a great evening. Peace and
guidance.
Thank you for sharing. It's been a pleasure.
All right.
Yes, sir. Bless.
So send us out for this evening, Godmother of Roots Reggae.
In this time, in this serious time. Aren't we privileged to be together?
Yes, we are.
Take that energy and flow. Give thanks.
Give thanks.
Thanks and praise. Thank you.